What's up YouTube, how you doing? This is Mr. Tybox123 and in this video I'm going to be doing a benchmark speed test comparison between the beautiful Sony Xperia S and the brand new Samsung Galaxy S3. Now it's a bit of an unfair comparison because the S3's got the quad-core processor and the Xperia S has only got the dual-core processor. Both of them run at 1.5 gigahertz, but a lot of people still do love this Xperia S and have said, you know, what is the difference in terms of the benchmark between the two? So this video is for you guys. Plus I'd actually quite like to see what the difference is as well between the dual core and the quad core scores. So here we go guys, let's get into this. And first of all we'll run through quadrant and we'll do a full benchmark on both of these. We'll leave that one running. Be very interesting to see what the differences between the scores are between these two. Like I say, one of them, the S3, obviously has got the quad core processor, and then we've got the dual core on the Xperia S. But I'm going to let that run guys, and then I'll come back to you in just a minute and we'll see what those final scores were. So here we go guys, they're both finished now. Let's take a look through and see what we've got here. So in terms of a total, the S3 comes in at 5,648. The Sony Xperia S comes in at 3,069, so nearly half the speed, and I'm guessing from the fact that it's a dual core rather than a quad core, that's typically what we would expect. Let's have a look at the other scores though. In terms of CPU, the Xperia S gets 6,000, the CPU on the S3 gets 13,000, memory speed on the Xperia S 2,391, 4,683 on the S3. I/O on the S3 gets a whopping 7,514, on the Xperia S only 4,792. 2D graphics 355 on the Xperia S, 1,000 on the S3, and then 3D graphics on the Xperia S 1,673 and then 1,966 on the S3. So clearly, obviously the obvious outright winner there is the S3. Now let's just run up the Antutu benchmark as well and see what that makes of the difference between these two phones. So here we go, test, start test. Now let's just run those two as well on Antutu and see how they come out, and I'll be back with you in just a minute. So there we go guys, that's both of those finished. Let's take a look at those scores, and in fact they're fairly similar to the ones given out by Quadrant. So in effect the Xperia S half the speed or half the score of the S3, 3,000 CPU, 7,000 CPU on the S3, RAM 1294, 2483 on the S3, GPU 1540, 1545 GPU on the S3. So according to the Antutu scores, the GPU scores came out pretty much the same, and then I/O 665 and 804 on the S3. Anyway guys, thanks very much for watching. Please do hit that like button, very interesting to compare the speeds of these two phones. Remember that this doesn't equate to real life performance, this is just a benchmark score. But anyway, please hit that like button and I will see you all in the next video. See ya.